Hello everyone, welcome to Melissa's Musings. As you join in, I'm very excited to see you guys on this beautiful, is it Tuesday? Tuesday, the last day of July. So I'm very excited to transition into August. As I kind of shared with you last week, July was an interesting month. I feel like it's been a struggle, I'm not going to lie. I feel like I've been really going through a difficult time, struggling a lot, and not really having a clear understanding as to why, but there's always lessons to be learned. And I am committed to August being a very different vibe and a very different month. So I'm committed to calling a few different things forth in my life this August, and I will let you know how they go in this platform. So I wanted to come into this space because really it's been such a whirlwind since our amazing client appreciation / housewarming party. John and I had such a fantastic time. We are so grateful for so many of you coming through. Can you guys believe that we had over 120 people come through our housewarming on Saturday? Like, that's insane. That's amazing. I can't even believe I know 120 people. That's like literally bigger than our wedding was. So, one, I wanted to just really acknowledge the turnout and the commitment that all of you guys have really shown to us in supporting us and really helping us grow our business. Like, I am such a firm believer that we would not be where we are today if it had not been for every single colleague, every single friend, and every single client who's believed in us and family member to this point. So to have 120 people come through our housewarming, like, thank you. I love you guys. Cassidy, it was so awesome to have you guys there. Loved Cassidy. Is watching right now. She's one of our awesome past clients, and her and her wife Asher were at our party, and it was poppin'. So, you know, it was really interesting to me because hindsight's always 20/20, right? And the party was a smashing success. But prior to the party, you know, there was the one voice in my head that was confident that the party was going to be a success. Like, I'd done so much planning and obviously had researched every, you know, aspect of it, from the rentals down to the food, and I wanted everything to go off without a hitch and be like an awesome smashing success and really enjoyable time for everybody. And it's so fascinating because like the one side of myself leading up to the party was like, you've got this, like the party's gonna be awesome, like literally like 100 people are gonna be there and blah blah. And then this other voice in my head, the ego conversation, the one that's continually doubting myself, and you know, some people call it the monkey in your head, whatever you refer to that thing as, the little devil on your shoulder, whatever. That was all. It was so interesting because hindsight, you know, the party being a smashing success, hindsight being 20/20, this voice, the negative one that's always like, it's gonna be a buzzkill party, like that voice was going off the hook on Friday and Saturday, because with John waking up with that stomach flu, me having what I did have on my plate, and like the, you know, the to-do list items that got to happen before the party, all of those things truly, like, bashing through, the only way out is through, right? I say that all the time. So like being able to bash through the ego conversation, that little stinker on my shoulder that was putting all kinds of shitty ideas in my head. Nobody's going to come to the party. You're going to be left with 100, you know, like $1,000 worth of food for 100 people that didn't show up. What are people going to think when nobody shows up to the party? What happens if something goes wrong at the party? What happens if one of the deliveries doesn't come? I literally had this nightmare on Friday night as I was sleeping, and I woke up on Saturday in like a panic because I had this dream that the food just didn't arrive. That the taco team that I had hired and paid for on Friday, because as I was paying for it on Friday, I was like literally having this mental conversation, like how weird would it be if I pay for this on Friday and they just don't show up on Saturday? And I dreamt that. And so all of those conversations, clearly I was able to ignore. The party went amazing. But had I really given and entertained those conversations, I probably would have been like so anxious. I would have really probably honestly done a worse job at planning because I would have been focused on the things that weren't working instead of the things that were. You know, it was just powerful. I was also able to prove to myself that I was able to get everything done easy as pie while creating solutions like John's IV situation in our living room. So really, you know, in hindsight, the party was amazing. And it really gave me, this is one of those ways that in life, it doesn't come down to doing things as dramatic as quitting your job and moving to a new city or whatever it is that you want to do. You can start out really small in accomplishing your dreams or trying to break through the fear, because I had massive fear around the party. That was our first big client party. About 90% of our clients were out of town. Not even joking. They weren't lying either. I could see that they were out and about around the country. Some of our clients were in Niagara Falls, some were in Wisconsin, some were in Montana. So bizarre, but about 90% of our clients couldn't even make it. So leading up to the day, I was like, oh no, with each no RSVP, I would get, I was like, uh-oh, and then I would just be like, nope, it's going to be a perfect party. Literally the perfect amount of people are going to show up. And the perfect amount of people did show up. I was continually in that conversation. Every time I had one of these limiting beliefs or these doubts come up, nobody's going to come, the party's going to be a dud, all this shit, I would just immediately be like, no. And I would immediately envision my vision for the party, which was exactly the way it ended up turning out. Super fun, everyone mingling, people from my leadership conference chatting with people that are clients who are chatting with people who are our friends. I had friends run up to Lauren, one of the agents on our team, and be like, I watch you on Instagram all the time. So it was amazing, truly amazing. I love you guys. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for continually being a support for not only our business, but us in our life and on an individual level. And the gift that we received from so many of you being able to celebrate with us and us being able to truly appreciate all of you being in our life was so beautiful. So thank you. In other news, this week is going amazing. John and I set some really aggressive goals for August. And like I said, July was weird. I almost said January. January was weird, and it was 7 months ago. July was weird, and I've definitely been off, and I've been in a funk, and I'm not going to lie, it's been a really difficult month. I've cried a lot of days in July. I've cried 5 times today, to be honest with you guys. And we set some really powerful intentions for August with our business and in our personal lives, and I want to really just take a moment to share some wins with you guys, because like I said, we set some aggressive goals, and the first 2 days of August, so today and yesterday, and in this first week, right, I feel like yesterday and today are just little bonus days for August, because I really like to do a Monday through Sunday calendar. I'm super OCD, sorry guys. But basically, got a phone call. They didn't realize I was live. In the last 2 days, and really over this course of this week, we've already got 6 meetings scheduled. We had a listing hit today. We have 1 listing on Thursday. We have calls pouring in. We have multiple showings with clients. It is popping, and it is so exciting, because a lot of our buyers and sellers who've been waiting a really long time to either get their ducks in a row or get their financing in order, or in the instance of the property that hit today, he finally finished the repairs on his property. So literally, we set the intention of putting out really big goals in the universe. The last week or two, we've been manifesting and meditating and visualizing what August is going to look like for ourselves. We've been totally shifting out of the space that we've been in July. We are absolutely refusing to carry that energy with us into August. And what's been really powerful to see is how that intention has been coming to fruition. Literally, we were able to have the beautiful party on Saturday, and the day was magically very slow in business. That never happens. We had backup, of course, in place, but they were pretty bored. And then since then, it's been on freaking fire. The 2 listings that we had listing, we didn't know they were listing this week. The 6 meetings that we had all got scheduled over Saturday night and Sunday. So truly, shit is popping, and I feel like it is 100% because we are committed to a totally different energy. We're really determined into shifting into something so much better and so much more supportive to us, because July was not supportive. I don't know what's been going on with us, but it's been a funky month. And I've honestly been chatting with a lot of you about that, because I've shared some stuff personally over this Melissa's Musings platform, and I've had so many people outreach thanking me for sharing about invisible illness or invisible pain or whatever it looks like. And so many of them have been these past few weeks have been insane and weird and funky, And I'm just blaming it on like the moons. I'm blaming it on the stars and the universe and shit. So that's what I'm going with. It's not me. It's all that stuff out there. I'm just continually manifesting the goodness. So I love you guys. I'm going to ask for some support. I've been having a really rough stomach day today. So I am doing really good in terms of being in a positive mindset. I am working on a bowl of soup that I've been working on for quite a bit of time. But I'm very determined to finish it. And yeah, it's been a little bit of a rough day. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And earlier I was like, no, I'm not going to do a musing. Like, I have cried like 5 times today. Like, it's not going to happen. And I realized that that was bullshit. And my commitment is to be fully present with you guys and to come at you despite the fact that I haven't replaced my makeup since crying. So, yes, Cassidy, the moon has been causing all kinds of the craziness. And that's absolutely what I'm blaming on. It's the freaking moon, people. So, if you've also been feeling funky, it's the moon. And we get to all shift into something really powerful in August. So I encourage you tonight, really, as we embark onto the first of this month, to set some powerful intentions for yourself. Do some journaling. Write down what you want to accomplish this month. Do some goal setting. Do what feels right for you. Do what feels right in your body. And I'm excited to welcome in August with you guys. So I love you. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching, as always. Smash that like button, give me some love. I love to see you guys out there. And this is something new. I'm noticing that like I can wave at people. So Facebook is asking me if I want to wave at Nikki Jezorowski. Let's see. Oh, there you go. I waved. Isabel, are you still on here? There's a wave. This is so weird. Justin, are you still out there? Waving at you too. All right, I'm going to go back to work. Clearly a little delirious. Going on like 2 hours of sleep and half a bowl of soup right now, so it's all good. Love you guys.